Aloha from Hawaii, brah. I've got myself a new model here I want to show you folks here. This board is 8'9", and it is 30 inches wide, and we've made this board a lot shorter. We never thought we could ride a board this short, but it does float 200, 220 pound guys fine. And after riding this board, the 10-footer seems too long. We have trouble riding the 10-footer after this board. So it's great to see that, you know, we're evolving and making shorter boards. Plus, I've got everything into this board that's like a surfboard. It has, you know, really good nose kick so it doesn't curl. Nice tail kick in it. And let me show you the bottom here. What I've done that's so important is up by the nose here, I have full concave all through in here. And that full concave in the nose makes the board paddle faster. And when you get up on the nose, you can also stand up here to paddle into the waves. And that concave will get you into the waves better, especially with the trades that we have here in Hawaii. That's important. And then it's dead flat, ruler flat through the middle. Then it goes into a V with a double barrel in it. And double barrel has these punch panels right here, right where you hit your turns there. And that gives you your speed out of your turns. But one of the magic things that I have in this board is I have the fins moved up. And that is really important. These boards are really large. So you have to completely rethink your fin placement on these boards. So I've got them moved up pretty far. And I like this adjustable fin and back because you can move it up for small days and move it back for bigger days. And that's really important. And also I'm thinking about even pulling the tail in a little bit more on this board and the nose a little bit, because at 200, 220 this thing floats great. We never thought that we could ride a board this small. And also I've got really soft rails running way back through here, very soft rails. It kind of has like a chime rail, you could almost say, a little bit. So I got a lot of tuck, really soft, especially through the catch zone coming up in through this area here, and that keeps this board free and smooth. Because bigger boards, wider boards have a tendency to run their own course in railroads. So that's why I need good nose kick and these softer rails and tail kick in it, so it does not react like a big plank.
So what do you mean by railroad?
Railroad is when you're, a lot of these stand-ups, when you're trying to even catch the wave, they're so flat and hard edges and the fin stuck on the tail that it wants to run its own course and you can't control it. Even trying to catch the wave, it'll go straight and dig a rail and fall even before you catch the wave. So the whole the major thing I'm trying to do here is make a stand-up just like a high-performance surfboard, maybe egg speed aid combination in there, and you know, just turn it into a surfboard, because that's what we want to do. We're surfers. We want to rip waves, and you can't rip waves if the board doesn't have all those nice tendencies. And if you want to back up here, you can see the how I have the rocker in the board. It's just like a surfboard. You know, it's got good nose kick, you've got good tail kick in it, and that's one of the magic things that makes these boards work, is having the rocker like you see all the surfboards that all the people ride everywhere. Look at that rocker. You want to match that rocker so it rides waves. If you don't have nose kick, it's going to purl. If you don't have any tail kick, you can't turn the thing. You got hard edges, you know, it digs rails on you. So we want to make sure that it has, you know, all those tendencies, just like the surfboards you see everybody ride, whether it's a gun, hot dog board, or the chippies the kids ride. And so I'm pretty excited about this, and we're going to try to pull the tail in a little bit in the nose, because this thing floats even better than we thought. When I built this board, I was looking to get the same amount of liters that the 10-footer had. So we had the same paddle power and stability and everything. But this surpassed what we thought would work. And so we're going to pull the tail in a little bit in the nose. And boards work on the same principle as surfboards. If you're going to ride smaller days, you can get a little bit wider in the tail and stuff, you know, so it's a little faster and more maneuverable. And as the surf increases, you pull the tail in. So if you want to be able to have a board fits the conditions that you like, I can make anything you like. And, you know, pull the tail in, make it wide, whatever you'd like. And you know, the sport's awful fun now, since now we've gone smaller. And the funniest thing in the world is once you ride this, you go back to our 10-footer, and you can't hardly ride it. You have trouble riding it because it's too big, it's too long. these short boards, you can drop in sideways and doesn't curl. You can control it. Main thing is when you first take off, you can turn very quickly, and you need to do that with a bigger board, especially if the wave is starting to hollow out. You need to be quick and go. And the bigger the board, the slower you're going to go. The smaller the board, the quicker you can react, and you won't have a problem on your takeoffs, and you'll be able to rip.